Hi, Joe Delaney here for Bugera Amplifiers. I'm here at World Music Supply, and I'm going to show you a Bugera amplifier, the 333XL. This is a 120 watt, 3-channel, independent channel amp, and let's run through the features for you. Okay, clean, crunch, and lead. I'm going to start off with the clean channel. You have low gain and high gain input, so this can facilitate both vintage low output pickups and really high output active pickups. Whatever you have, you can interface it good with the amp. And here's the clean. Pristine clean, kind of cool sound. Really tight. 3-band EQ on the clean channel. You also have an overall presence control. Now moving on to the crunch channel. Now what we got here is gain and volume. 3-band EQ here. Now the EQ on both the clean and the crunch channel are really active. You can really tailor the sound in a big way. I have the gain kind of down on this and the volume up. Kind of like 70s type tone there, but check out the EQ. Basically, you can get any tone you want out of it. It's got enough gain to get into metal land. So if you listen to the amount of gain, you can get anything out of it. Now, the Excel switch, which is unique to this model, it's a boost on the low mid, and how it, from a player's perspective, it's kind of the low mid chunk, and when you're playing single note or solo type stuff, it actually acts as kind of a boost and sustain. And then on chords, it just gives it a little more chunk. Without it. So it gives it some more pump on the low end. Now, moving to the lead channel. Now, the lead channel also has the Excel switch, same function, same EQ, but more gain. Another thing with the lead channel that you have is the noise gate. Now, I'll crank it up here. You can probably even just hear it with the noise. It's going to take it down. Now, what it does is it's an analog gate. It's not a digital gate. It's not going to close down or shut you off if you play something soft. But what it's going to do is take down the high frequency hiss and noise from the gain side of the tube amp. So when you're on stage and in between songs or whatever, you're just not going to have this massive amount of hiss that's just associated with playing with this amount of gain. So rolling it back here, I'll let you hear it. That's with the mid all the way down and the bass and treble cranked. Get a little more. That's with the noise gate on all the way, so you can hear it. It's not changing the tone. Just taking down the noise, so it's really handy. So the foot switch will switch between clean, crunch, lead, and will also switch the effects loop in and out. The effects loop on this amp is a buffered in and out. You have a send and return level on the back of the amp. But if you don't have anything plugged in, you can turn up the send and return, and it'll end up being a boost on the entire amp. So you can have clean, crunch, and lead, set up all the same volume, and then be able to turn up any channel you're on. Heavy-duty foot switch will really take a beating. You can see that the reverb and effects loop are also accessible on the front. The 412 HBK is the cabinet associated with it. This is a 200-watt cabinet. Will run 16 ohms mono or 8 ohms aside in stereo. Also has wheels on the side, really easy to bring in and out of gigs, rehearsals, whatever. So this 333XL also comes as a 333XL 212. It's the same amp in a 212 combo, 270-watt speakers. Basically the same amp, just the same chassis, same features, just flipped over and in a more portable format. So the 333XL from Bugera. You can see this at www.worldmusicsupply.com along with all the other Bugera products.